What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jeff, the Master Barber. On this edition, I'm gonna be using the Ergo, the X Ergos with the clip guards. It's called the Speed Zero guy. I like this clipper and the guards, both of them. They're a great combination. Right now, I'm using it's number 3, guard number 3. I start from the top just so that way I could take all the, that big amount, and that's the first step that I do. That's how I start. Now I'm using guard number 3, and I'm using, if you notice, on my left side I'm using the comb, and the reason why is because it has a lot of hair, so that way, in order to get that hair back to where it's placed, and makes it see if I need to take some more. So as you can see, now what I do, this is the best way. If you're the type of person that have a hard time erasing a line or taking those line off, this is the best way. Instead of doing with your trimmer, do it with the clipper first, with the level closed, then you do it like that from down to top, and it's gonna, for the next, when you put the clipper, it's gonna be so much easier to pick up and take that line basically off. You see what I'm saying? So that's right now is the 116, and now I just open the level. So right now that's a 116. I did that a little bit. Right now I'm going with the guard number 1, and I'm gonna go right there where you see that shadow. I'm gonna go right there and attack it. You know what I mean? Keep brushing it. The brush that I'm using is a baby brush. And the reason why I use the baby brush is just so much easier, smaller, and the hair is so much gentle when you pass it to the client's head. And that's ultimately, to me, I want the client to feel good, to have a great experience. Is what I'm trying to say. My English is not the best, but that's why I don't do so much tutorials in English, because my English is not the best, but at least I try. You know what I'm saying? So right here, like I was saying, right there, that's the 116. And my method, the way that I do it, I go from top to bottom, and you see it's like so much quicker. In a blink of an eye, look at how quick we already done that fade. You know what I mean? And now with no guards, that's like less than half. Definitely, this clipper is my number 1 go-to right now. It used to be before the senior, and for a long time it used to be the magic clips. It used to be the wall 19s, but definitely now these, to me, even the first generation of clippers, the Gamma Ergos, definitely changed the whole game. So much better. Right now we're using guard number 2, and level is close. And we're passing in that area that we're seeing, that you see that is kind of dark right there, right? So we're passing it. Now we're going with guard number 1. And we're going to pass it in that, where you see that shadow, right? Boom. Right there, you know what I mean? Level close. And definitely this clipper is super nice. Right now, I'm using the Andy's Masters. With the blade is the Fade Master, and the reason why I still like to use this machine, definitely stuff, is a tank. This is like real, you know what I mean, genuine to the old school cable one. And with this, everybody knows about Andy's. They know that this blade is another level. So yeah, I did it real nice and tight. Now I'm using this trimmer. Okay, with this trimmer, all right, it's nice. It's nice in the sense that it reminds me the Andy Slim line, but in steroids. You understand what I'm saying? It reminds me like, what Andy tried to do the GTX with the GTX. They tried to do that, and they didn't reach that. It was just like I said, they left it with the 6,000 RPMs and motor, when it could have given them like a 10,000, something like that. But the blade, I didn't like so much the blade on this one. It's sharp, but it's on this shaver right here, the electric shaver, this surprised me a lot. This is what we're gonna pass it right there. And yeah, definitely the Babyiss surprised me so much. The first generation, I didn't like one bit. The first generation, to be honest, it was too heavy for my taste. And the top blade, it used to irritate a lot of my clients. And then on top of it, they didn't have no charging station, and the battery was totally different. So that there was those all along the reason why I didn't like it, and I had it, and I ended up selling it. Right now I'm using the Caesars, the Oysters, the 5.5. You can find these at Sally's, and definitely I like this comb, because this comb, it's not so big, but it lets you get in those parts. Like, you see that part where you see that shadow or that darkness right there. You see how I'm passing it real slow, so that way you can see what I'm saying, what I'm doing. So that's why I'm passing it. That's why I like, especially when it's dried in this section. I don't like to go so much with the guard, because it's just like I don't have that same control. That's when I do the scissors over comb. So right now, again, like what we did on the other side, we started this time in this area right here. I know that it goes in a different way, so I started with guard number 4, then 3, then, like I was saying before, if you have a trimmer and you don't want to mess it up, that trimmer, the best way is do the first guide like I did with the same machine, level close, no guard, then go with the 116, then go with the open the level, that's the 116 and a half, and you go from side to left to side. Remember, it's not how it start, it's how you finish. It's better the end of a thing that to begin something that something that you start. So remember, finish hard. That's, take your time, enjoy what you do. I love what I do, and I'm very thankful and grateful, for, first and foremost, because of my God. So right there, we're gonna go with the 116. It's level close. Right, so we're gonna pass it right there. Sometimes you gotta step out, so that way you can see, like where I need to pass it. And always remember to brush, because when you brush, some hair could get stuck in the skin, and you think that you need to pass it, when in reality the hair's already cut. So that's why with me, I like to, I pass the machine a lot, and then pass the brush. And right there, like I said, this trimmer, like I said, the engine is beautiful, the ergonomics, the power, but it's just I don't know. I don't want to sound that I'm fanatic over Andes. It's just that I like the blade. I'm saying the blade of the Andes is something else. It's like super sharp. This one is getting there. I definitely admit, for $150, well, I pay $140, but for $150, still, this is a great trimmer. I'm not saying anything bad. Just my preference of blade. I wish it had that kind of blade. This one, the electric shaver, definitely it's my number one. For many years was Andes, and I had the Pro 4. The only one downfall that have that one is that it don't have no station. Right now, right here, we're just gonna put water. We're gonna cut a little bit from the top. The client told me to cut a little bit from the top. The hair right there. So we're gonna start scissors over comb right there, passing it. I'm still using the Oysters. These are the best, the 5.5, and also they have the 7.0, which is really nice. It cut dry, it cut wet, all type of hair, and they're pretty good. It's nothing like crazy expensive, but for someone that want to start as a barber, it's pretty nice. All the price, all the stuff that I use, all the clippers and everything, the link is gonna be in the bottom. But yeah, right here you see I'm passing I was doing the scissors over comb. Now we're just gonna do the box out. So yeah, I definitely like the ergonomic on this trimmer. That's definitely for sure. The blade when it comes from the first time, you gotta be careful, because it comes way too, you could cut someone. So the best thing is, test it in your forearm. before you try it with somebody else. Right here we're doing styling, grabbing between my fingers, and then I know the measurement. I know where exactly he like more of the hair, or how he wants the hair. I've been cutting this client for like at least 10 years, so I already know exactly where or how he likes his hair, compared to someone that don't. But still, that's why the first recommendation is consultation. Make sure you ask the client what is the he wants the haircut, what he looking for, and then you also give him your own ideas. Right here you saw that I was using the Dyson, and then right now I'm using the Master to clean up a little bit, and then right here I'm getting my box out a little much straighter, and as you can see, it little by little is taking shape. It's like I said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and in quality over quantity. Don't you want to prove sometimes to other barbers that you are the fastest and the nicest, but I'm not saying that you could be like that, but focus my concern and my to me is quality. Give the best. It may take you a little longer, it may take you some steps and whatnot, it may take you some time, but once you get that quality and you put the best effort, it's a masterpiece and a haircut. All the clients, they're gonna want you. You know what I mean? All the clients, you don't have to be the barber that needs client. You want to be the barber that all the clients want. So that's my motto right there. I'm using the Gamma Ergo right there, using no guard, half level open right here. I'm using once again, this one I won't recommend it to do it in the neck, because they're still too aggressive, even though I seal gap them the way that I like them, not too overlap, not too close, none of that. I like them more separate out, and when you do that, this is how they work. Sometimes they hit perfectly, like right here they hit, and definitely I recommend them for the price. I want to say two things. To me, basically, is the blade on the trimmer. I wish it was more like a Andes, and then also I wish not only the trimmer, but I wish too the shaver, the electric shaver. They both have the standing charging the station. If Baby Liz, you guys are listening to me, definitely I wish that you have charging station for your machine. It's so much easier and comfortable. Other than that, the shaver is fantastic. I definitely recommend it. This clipper too, like I said, the Ergos, it's the Ergo X, much better than the regular Ergos. Definitely you feel much the torque, you feel much the power. Definitely I'm seeing myself buying another one in the near future. That's how good they are to me. I definitely recommend the Gammas. Right here, if you could tell, I'm passing guard number 1, basically little by little, but the ergonomics of this machine is so comfortable when, especially you passing it in that area. Like I said, I'm showing the trimmer right here so that I will show this one. I actually like a little bit more than the skeleton. The skeleton, they okay, but this one they step it up with this one. But one thing they still fail to do is the charging station. So much needed. But definitely I like the body on this one. I like the ergonomics. I like the power. I like how silent. And the blade is still, like I said, a lot better than the Baby Lee's skeleton. Way so much better. So right here we're gonna put the napkin. You see, we got everything declined. We already. This is how powerful this trimmer is. That I put the gel and I forgot to shave that area, and past the trimmer, and even with the gel, that's one thing the machines get stuck, they won't do. And look at how good the machine did it, really good. Then now I have it laid back. The reason why I lay down my clients is because I'm a short guy, so definitely I want to have them comfortable, relax, and where I could reach every part nice and comfortable, and then the client is just having a good time right there, just relax. whatever, listen to some good music, or you know. And you know, me doing the same thing, you know. This blade, I thought it was the Black Widow, but it isn't. It's called the Magic Master Blade or something. And as you can tell, I always, when I shave from top to bottom first. And I use the Wilkinson blade. They're really good, the blades. As you can see, I'm shaving from top to bottom. You know what I mean? And right now the side right there. Remember, it's not how you start. It's how you finish. You know what I mean? And don't worry about the time. You know, I always say take your time. People will not understand. Some other barber will tell you differently, and it's okay. But to me, in reality, if you want to be the best and you want always have good clientele and be the best out of it, take your time. Take your time, whatever you're doing. You know, right now, right there, I'm passing it down up, as you can see, with the blade. And when I get the blade, the razor holder, I usually grab it a lot closer, a lot tighter, and see, I could go up. And the reason why I go with it up and it doesn't bleed or anything is because I already passed the trimmer very well, and then the shaver, and then I pass the blade. So I save time, I save blade, I save a lot of product and irritation and all that. And I like to keep everything natural. I don't like to use so much tinted windows. I don't like to use so much paint and topic and whatnot. But if someone asks me, I do it. Right here we put in the gel. The elegance gel is what I use normally with the the regular, and with my hands I pass my finger through right there like that. And this is the product right here, basically. The boy, I haven't seen him for like a couple of months. That's before, this is after. Like I said, this is him and this is before. If you like the video, like I said, thank you, and subscribe. It's your boy Jeff, the Master Barber. You know where to find me at, and hit me on Instagram at JR77Barber. It's your boy Jeff. See you later, guys.